Everybody's eaten rice, okay? Yeah? What kind of rice have you eaten? Pulao, very good. Biryani, yes. Rice pudding, that's correct. So this story is called One Grain of Rice. One grain of rice, tiny little grain of rice. Let's see what is happening here. Long ago, now this story is from India. There lived a Raja who believed that he was wise and fair as a Raja should be. The people in his province were rice farmers. The Raja decreed that everyone must give nearly all of their rice to him. Oh, he said, I will store the rice safely. The Raja promised the people, so that in time of famine, when we don't have any food, everyone will have rice to eat and no one will go hungry. Now that sounded like a very good plan. Let's see if he really is going to do that. Each year, the Raja's rice collectors gathered nearly all of the people's rice and carried it away to the royal storehouses. For many years, the rice grew well. The people gave nearly all of their rice to the Raja, and the storehouses were always full. But people were left with only just enough rice to get by. Then one year, the rice grew badly, and there was famine, there was no food, and hunger. The people had no rice to give to the Raja, and they had no rice to eat. One day, the Raja ordered a feast for himself and his court. As it seemed to him, a Raja should now and then, even if people are hungry, should be able to eat and have a feast. A servant led an elephant from a royal storehouse to the palace, carrying 2 full baskets of rice. But a village girl named Rani saw that a trickle of rice was falling from one of the baskets on the ground. Quickly, she jumped up, walked along beside the elephant, catching the falling rice in her skirt. She was clever. She began to make a plan. Your Highness, said Rani, as the palace, a guard cried out, Halt! Where are you going with the rice? I am not a thief, I am going to the Raja, Rani replied. This rice fell from one of the baskets, and now I am returning it to the Raja. When the Raja heard about the Rani's good deed, he asked his ministers to bring her before him. I wish to reward you for returning what belongs to me, the Raja said. Ask me for anything, and you shall have it. Your Highness, said Rani, I do not deserve any reward at all. But if you wish, you may give me 1 grain of rice. Huh? Only 1 grain of rice, said the Raja. Surely you will allow me to reward you more plentifully as a Raja should. Very well, said Rani. If it pleases your Highness, you may reward me in this way. Today, you will give me 1 grain of rice. Then each day, for 30 days, you will double the rice you give me. Thus tomorrow, you'll give me 2 grains of rice. The next day, 4 grains of rice. And so on for 30 days, a whole month. Now she was very smart. This seems still to be very little, said the Raja. But you shall have it. The Raja thought he was being very smart. And Rani was presented with 1 grain of rice. The next day, Rani was presented with 2 grains of rice. And the following day, Rani was presented with 4 grains of rice. Now, I'm wondering what's happening now. On the 9th day, Rani was presented with 256 grains of rice. She had received in all 511 grains of rice, only enough for a small handful. But now, this girl is honest but not very clever, said the Raja. She would have had more rice by keeping what fell into her skirt. On the 12th day, Rani received 2,048 grains of rice, about 4 handfuls. On the 13th day, she received 4,096 grains of rice, enough to fill a bowl. Just enough to fill a bowl, maybe a cup or so. Now, this is only the 13th day. I wonder what's going to happen after this. On the 16th day, Rani was presented with a bag containing 32,768 grains of rice. Altogether, she had enough rice for 2 full bags. Said the Raja, this doubling up to more rice than I expected. But surely her reward won't amount to too much. She's not going to get too much. He was so sure. And then, suddenly, on the 27th day, 32 cows carried the rice. Now, the Raja was getting a little worried. All the rice was going out of the storehouses. Now, look what happened. On the 29th day, Rani was presented with over 2 royal storehouses and many, many camels to carry the rice. Now the Raja was really worried. 2 of his storehouses had no rice, and the camels were carrying it away. And then, on the last 30th day, there were thousands of elephants who carried away all the rice. And where was this rice going? Because she was a kind and wise girl, Rani had taken the rice for all of the people who were starving. And the people were very, very happy when they got the food, and they were happy and proud of Rani. And that's how Rani tricked the Raja.